students, uh, MSME or medium, small and micro enterprises are the backbone of our economy. Basically, when we consider uh, the economic divisions of the country, basically we consider agriculture as the primary sector and industry as the secondary sector, and service sector is the third sector of the economy, where we study the secondary sector, industrial sector, where we find micro, small and medium enterprises. So, this semester we study the MSME subject. Basically, I have sent you the syllabus copy. You have seen, I think. It contains 3 units. Basically, one is MSME meaning and importance in Indian economy. So, we have to commence with the first chapter. Firstly, we should know about the MSMEs in India. Firstly, micro, small and medium enterprises or MSME sector is a very important sector in economy. In India also, it has emerged as the highly dynamic and vibrant sector. Previously, I have told you that the secondary sector, the industrial sector, which gives very much contributions to the our economy, and the secondary sector consists of heavy, medium, small and micro enterprises. Hence, we study MSME sector of the Indian economy in the sense of the crucial role it provides and contributes to our economy. Basically, it contributes to our economy in the sense that the large employment opportunities and lower capital investment along with rural development aspects. So, it is the very important sector which contributes to employment and investment also. So, it takes small investment and produces heavily or contributes to employment and all the aspects of developments. Hence, MSMEs in India are complementary to large industries. When we consider large industries, it takes large investment and heavy labor capacities. But in terms of MSMEs, it takes small investment and small labor force, produces varieties and gives very much needed employment and production activities. Hence, MSMEs play an important role in domestic sector and international sector also, because when it produces with a low investment, it produces variety of goods. When we produce variety of goods, we can export it to international trade. So, the low intensive imports also happens due to the small industries. When we consider developing economies like India, it is very important to develop indigenous technology, indigenous production units and indigenous import units, export units. So, we have to look at MSMEs. Hence, the productions in terms of defense, technology and export oriented economy, MSMEs contributes heavily to the economy. It also provides knowledge and skill to the economy. Before going into the details of MSME sector, let us understand the meaning of MSME. When we consider MSME according to 1970 model, it was considered as a SSI or small scale industries, where it was defined as the unit which starts with minimum labor of 5 members and uses electricity along with small investment, considered as the SSI. In general, when we think of SSI, an entrepreneur who makes a business or runs a business unit, considering the risk and the reward of its business venture or idea or goods or services produced for the sale, considered as a small industries. If you take any business or business entity, an entrepreneur is a typical control unit of the commercial understanding. So, hence the entrepreneur or directing principal or directing leader of the unit takes the human, financial and material resources that are required to exploit a business opportunity, considered as the SSI. A business unit or business leader which exploits the business opportunities and makes entrepreneurship in the process, by which a individual or unit identifies a business opportunities to acquire and deploy the necessary resource for the development of the unit. After 1975 and 1980, a small unit was defined and divided into 3 parts. Basically, one is tin industries, second one is cottage industries and medium industries. These parts of unit or production units which gives the divisions between the industrial small industrial units. Further, in 1999, the division also separated with the SMEs, small medium enterprises, broadly, as one is cottage industries, modern industries or small industries, and third one is traditional industries. Between these division, the small industries were categorized and considered as the different models of industries. After 2019, it was the MSME Act 2006 which gives the diversities and importance of the MSMEs, which also further it divides into micro, small and medium categories, and after that it also divides MSME sector as a manufacturing unit and service unit. When we consider micro or manufacturing industries, micro industries consists 25 lakh of investment and 25 lakh above investment to 5 crores, considered as a micro industries, which consist of 5 to 100 units of labors to produce the. Further, service industries also divided into 3 categories: micro, medium and small industries, which micro industry considers 10 lakh investment, medium industries above 10 lakh and small industries above the 10 to 5 crore rupees divisions. Hence, MSMEs can be defined broadly on the basis of their capacity of production, investment, labor forces and the nature of production. By all these divisions, we come to know the meaning, its working, the scope and concept of microeconomics. Hence, it has been different classifications for now. So, the different form and context of this micro and small industries can be classified into basic three categories. They are traditional industries, second one is medium industries, and third one is modern industries. By these categories we come to know the meaning and scope of the micro enterprises. In traditional units we find khadi and village industries, handloom industries, coir industries, social industries and handicrafts industries, which consist of cottage industries together. In medium industries we find ancillaries or supportive industries which supports the production units of large scale industries, which consist teeny industries, export industries, service industries, power looms industries, etc. The modern industries consist software industries, startups, joint ventures, new initiatives and many other forwarding economic industries. Hence, going through all these divisions we come to know that India is forwarding with the microeconomics units. So, we should know that the traditional industries along with modern industries, India has 50 million micro industries in country, which provides 40 million employments to our rural and small industrial area. When we look at characteristics of MSME, we find firstly it is a limited or single ownership units, and second one is it produces quickly and takes voluntary decisions, and third one is it has less capital and more labor intensive, and fourth one is it depends upon the labor forces which we use cheaply. Next, the natural goods it uses gives services and ancillary industries development aspects to the our economy. MSMEs are also remote in location, which the village and townships gets its benefits, and it also provides low and medium use of technology, which India is facing technological barriers, which provides much needed opportunities. MSMEs also provides decentralization or creation of employment opportunities in the country, where it can be developed in the sense balanced and regional development aspects. Students, this semester we consider all these factors, basically the meaning, the scope and division of the micro enterprises, where India has challenges regarding its establishment, investment uh, investment opportunities and any other things, whereas we get 40 million above employments from this cottage and small industries. Basically India is a village country. It has 5 lakh and more villages in our country. So, when we consider rural and village industries, we have to develop small industries, because we have lack of capital, lack of technology and lack of employment. Hence, If we want to develop the economy, we have to consider rural economy and village economy, where traditionally we find these MSMEs. Basically, after 1991, MSME sector has been in very bad condition, where many industries, many areas of industries have been setting. So, we need to understand the scope, the advantages and the challenges of this sector, and hence we in forward sessions I would like to explain the other aspects of the MSMEs, where you have already seen the syllabus copy. I think it has 3 units. Basically, it has a very different aspects of study. Basically, one is micro MSME aspects of study, and second one is starting a new business. The second chapter consists starting a new business. When you pass the degree examination, you have to implement your ideas, or you have to make entrepreneurial move, which gives you edge on the future developments. So, in second chapter, your ideas, your project capacities and your estimation capacities were tested in second chapter, where I have been giving you the syllabus copy previously. So, you go through the copy, and next third chapter is sources of finance to MSMEs. A third chapter consists financial sources of the MSMEs. So, you need to look at all these aspects. And fourth chapter consists creativity, where the creativity to any industrial establishment, very much needed aspect of development. So, as a student, as a next generation, you need to understand the basic knowledge of starting a new business and having a idea or creativity to develop and establish the MSMEs. You have to go through the subject matter to understand the future aspects of development. So, fifth chapter consists the role of DIC, District Industrial Council, which supports and develops the MSMEs. And in DIC study, we gone through the sectoral development and its promotive activities of the DIC. So, hence we come through 5 units of the syllabus. So, we need to study the 5 sections of this SBED subject. So, in future I also give you videos and recordings. So, you need to buy the book first, and next you have to study regularly by reading, writing and reciting it. So, you should try again and again and prepare for the future aspects of the study. Okay, thank you.